This is the last time I'm going to announce this. This is the last time. Now, I said this 6 months ago. I said it 12 months ago. And here's why I'm definitely right this time when I say the next 6 months is going to be the greatest opportunity to capitalize on this incoming liquidity surge of capital into the altcoin market. Yes. And I'm going to address a full degenerate crypto update of exactly where I'm positioned and what my expectations are. Because we are on the crisp end. We are at the edge. ETH is just tickling the balls of the previous all-time high and is about to rocket into a price discovery mode. And that is when things get exciting. That is when you see 2550 easy 25x gains across most of the small cap market, 50x gains. And every once in a while you find those hidden gems where you can get a nice little 50x plus, little 50x, a double XL. The important thing right now is we are in a great stage of consolidation. I mean, it's just been flawless. For Bitcoin, it's been the last, I don't even know, 2 to 3 months. We've been pretty much consolidating. And then for Ethereum, this is when things look really good, where we've been consolidating for a straight month now. I mean, we've just been at a hard stop at 4,300. And long story short, 4,600 is the previous all-time high. And as soon as we surpass, which we already did here at 47, 48, as soon as we hit $5,000, Ethereum is going to 6, 7K. And that is when we see, which we're already beginning to see the rotation out of Bitcoin and into alts, is when we begin to see the Bitcoin dominance fall. And right now, I mean, we're just starting to see that occur. If during this consolidation phase, Bitcoin just was like selling off down from 122, and then Ethereum was just moving to its all-time high. And you could see the rotation occurring. You see it in the ETF inflows. You see it in the Bitcoin dominance chart, and you just feel it. You just feel it's happening. And the craziest thing is our alts are down so bad right now, which is why this is the last opportunity to get in, because the market shifts like that. I mean, it happens overnight, where you just have one 300% night, and those entries are gone. They're gone forever. So right now we're seeing the Bitcoin dominance fall. And if you look back here in 2017 and 2021, the last 2 times it previously fell, I mean, that's when you saw this. That's when you saw this. This was 2021. You know, I bought Gala at 2 cents, sold it at 70. Amazing trade. You know, you can look at BNB. I mean, I think Sui is a great bet here, but 2021, I mean, you just see a 10x and then another 2x from there. So right now we're seeing these price movements where BNB's already past its previous all-time high, and we're entering price discovery mode across the board. And the really exciting part is when you find the new coins. I mean, this is the one I was in last bull run. I mean, you can hit 3 months where you're just upside from $70 to $1,400, $1,500. You're not going to get these gains anywhere else. And I do think these Dino coins are going to run again. I think Illuvium's a great project still. I mean, yeah, the token's done poorly, but the project itself, I mean, they're building a great product. They have an amazing team. They have solid runway. The token price is completely irrelevant at the moment here. Here's another one, AVM, Agent Virtual Machine. I think this project's very interesting in terms of the AI niche market. But long story short, I'm gonna get out of talking about projects. God damn it. In terms of the macro economy, we are entering alt season, and it's just lingering, where as soon as Bitcoin makes its next move to $150,000 to $200,000, which yet to mention, where Tom Lee thinks Bitcoin will easily hit $200,000.
Tell us what you think. We're at about $111,000. The upside, the downside from here?
Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies like Ethereum are super sensitive to monetary policy. So I think that September 17th is an important catalyst.
Yeah, so September 17th, which is coming up in a week from today, is going to be a huge day. And the reason why is because that is when the Fed makes their next potential rate cut announcement. Now, as of yesterday, the U.S. job market, they just had a reality check. BLS revised down job growth by a whopping 911,000 jobs for the year, ending March 2025. So essentially, this is bringing a sentiment of a potential recession to the market with low inflation and a huge pressure on the Federal Reserve to cut rates. They're at least cutting 25 basis points. Now, they may cut 50 basis points, which would be really good. And as Tom Lee was saying, is that the crypto industry is very sensitive to monetary policy, especially when it's easing. When they lower the interest rates, increase the currency supply. And if we look at here, what are the chances of this happening? Well, there's an 82% chance of a 25% decrease and a 12% or 83% and a 14.7% chance of a 50 plus basis point decrease. So there's 100%, a 98% chance, 97% chance that the Fed is cutting interest rates this month. And I completely agree with it. The question is, are they going to wing the 50 basis points? Well, Polymarket has that at 15% right now.
Crypto typically does really well in the fourth quarter. So I think Bitcoin can easily get to 200,000 before year end. I know it's a big move. It's almost a double. But that's also going
Almost
to be
a double
tailwind
from here. Let's just, hold on. Let's just take a quick pause. A double from here. So everybody's listening to this.
So yeah, Bitcoin's going to double. Don Lee says it. Right now, my game plan, and it's very simple. I'm fully exposed to the market. I just have to make sure I can't get liquidated. And it's to sell when Ethereum passes its previous all-time high in terms of my alts. And I'm focused on 3 niches: AI, gaming, and RWA, real-world assets. And these coins are going to run. It's going to run, and it's going to happen. And I'm just sitting here documenting me predicting the future because it'll be pretty damn cool for people, for myself to look back at this and be like, damn, Ethan, you do it with certainty. And that's the thing. You have to believe in this bet. You're not going to win in crypto if you don't truly 100% believe in the bet you're making. And the problem is everyone falls in love with crypto and believes in it when they're making money and we're at new highs. And the problem is that is the moment where you're carrying the most risk. And I'm going to show you exactly where that is. The moment I'm talking about is when we're here. This moment here, everyone was buying crypto. Everyone was texting me asking, how do I make a wallet? How do I get Ethereum onto my wallet? How do I use Uniswap to buy the token? Everybody was asking. And that is the moment where you realize that the market is overpriced, over-levered, and is going to crash. And that's what's going to happen again. Be careful, because the market's going to get overvalued, overpriced, and it's going to crash. And the altcoin industry is 99.9% of it is dog shit. It's complete dog shit. The only thing that I think is real useful tech right now, I mean, everything, I shouldn't say that. It's useful tech, but 99% of the projects that are being built on it are just a fugazi. It's like starting a business from scratch. 99% of businesses fail within the first 5 years. So what makes you think it's going to be any different with this industry? The only difference that's going to occur in this industry is that everything, even the shitty projects, are going to get a high valuation because it's so speculative and it's so new. And a lot more people end up parking their money in it, or not parking, but putting their money there simply because they want the upside. And the crypto market is the only market that can bring a 25, 50x upside. I mean, this is like investing in .com stocks in the early 2000s, which bubbled and crashed. We had the .com bubble, not that I was alive for it. So just know that the bull run hasn't even started yet. Alt season isn't even here. Bitcoin dominance is about to crash. Coins are going to pump across the board. Maybe not across the board, but all over the place. Coins are going to pump. And you need to make sure that you are taking risk off the table and you're selling your profits. And that is what the next 6 months is going to be about. And I guess if you really want, quicker updates, just follow me on Twitter at @TheHeinzLife.